What do we got going on? We have the updated Rockstar site. Now this one is pretty sweet too. It's a nice change up, I think they did. So we got the scroll again in here, and they have Jason and Lucia looking at us, or kind of over our shoulder looking at us. Pretty sweet, huge pistol scope on this thing. Then you have some more of the customizable features. This shirt and pants is pretty sweet. This car, very awesome. Rims, tires are all customizable. Lots of the stuff on the cars you'll see are all customizable in there. Hair, glasses, I mean, everything, nails, tattoos, all this stuff. Everything you see, everything the light touches, customizable. Shoes, pretty much everything from what I was noticing. Facial hair, Ultimate Edition right here. So, an exclusive collection of items threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story. Then you have the Vintage Vice City pack if you pre-order. So, there's that there. And there you go. Pretty sweet. It looks like it's silk. And you can see hers is kind of matte, so like a jean shirt. That's pretty cool. Silk, kind of the Hawaiian-esque. Some glasses. All this stuff is customizable, glasses and everything. I'm sure you're going to be able to buy all new stuff. Then we have the little description of what's going on here. Premium vehicles, weapons, apparels, action around every corner. We have these bonuses we're about to look at. So the clothes, the glasses, all that. Probably the hairstyles is all going to be either in the base game or for the Ultimate Edition here. And then we have this 95 Grotti Cheetah. So that's pretty sweet. Nice paint job on it. I do like that. I do like that. This is kind of all the pre-order bonus you get. Look at all that customizable stuff. You have the paint job, by the lights, the little carbon fiber up here, the windows. Nope, that's a vent. Look at that. Looks good. Now, we did see another one of these, I think, in the gameplay. Or not the gameplay, but it's one of the trailers. All this stuff will be, I'm sure, customizable in your cars. You know, you don't have to probably just pay for it. You go to the mechanic shop or whatever. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. Good time state. We got one more here. No, that's the same one. Just a vertical of it. Look at this huge pistol. Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers. Little Morgan's definitely a nod to Red Dead. Huge scope on there. It's etched with a palm tree. Oh, Versetti Estate. So it looks like they're doing a major callback from, I didn't see that before, a major callback to Grand Theft Auto Vice City. With that, his and her versions of this powerful revolver with classic Vice City styling, sourced from the Versetti Estate, including palm tree etched grips, engraved detailing, and high performance scope. Oh yeah, that's pretty slick. Look at those. Two different ones. I'm guessing Jason, Lucia. Yeah. Jason and Lucia's different guns. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Jason Duval, Lucia Caminos. Right. That is nice. His and hers. No, Switchblade. That's some ammo over here. AMR. Made in America. Stronghold. And this looks like it's just a fake set of money. Little tracking device. Very, very awesome customizable. So actually thinking about this in the gunsmithing. Look at that. Hammer, grip. Maybe the cylinder will be customizable. Who knows? Color at least, right? The bead on it. They're going to be able to put a scope. Oh, yeah. Lots of customizable stuff in that. Ah, here we go again. What does that mean? I'm going to have to check that out. Jason Duval and Lucia. I wonder what kind of weapon this is. It looks like a 45 and a 9, doesn't it? That's what I would think with that right there. That'd be a 9mm round. 45's a little bit bigger probably compared to that. Probably goes in that one. With some real money. Candle. Fires confirmed. And then we have a national. I'm guessing this is national. Something Vice City. Hotels. National Hotels Vice City, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, you even have JD down here on this magazine. That is cool. You can see all the pens in here. Maybe the pens even are customizable. The etchings are customizable. Look at that. I think the barrel might even be, even if you can't see it. The slide and all that. Chrome on red. Looks pretty sweet. Looks pretty sweet. Threaded barrel versus non-threaded barrel. I can put a silencer on this bad boy. Even the mag release. Yeah. I think that kind of goes to show what customizations you'll be able to do. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. Then we have the two lovebirds laying. They are always all over each other. They really want to focus that. You will be constantly next to each other. Young love, right? But all this is included. Guessing the get up, the chain. Looks like a Cuban. Some sunglasses. Maybe oh yeah, this is the estate. Their Rossetti estate. I'm guessing. Behind them. That you'll be able to hang out at. Wicker chair and all that. That's pretty slick. Tattoos. Probably even the tattoos are probably a part of the pack. The watch. Everything in there, really. Look at that. This is my favorite one. That looks really good. This shirt, I love it. I love that shirt. That is pretty sweet. I might try and find me one of those in real life. Be a nerd. Then we have Lucia here. Rocking the, I don't know, what's this? Kind of like a tiger print boots. Just leans in the idea that you'll have something to do with your crafting. And some type of, I don't know if this is the estate too. Looks like it could be maybe a boat or an estate. I don't know. This looks like it could be some part of a beach. I see some of these kind of things on beaches. And then we have, yeah, there you go. Like this big ball thing. There you go. So this is probably part of the estate, just an art piece. Yeah, I would say this is probably just like the pool area of the estate. But look at that watch. Yeah, more of the same, really, right? It's more of the same. Getting a look at the backgrounds for the most part in those. Not really focusing on them too much because we've seen the shirt, the undershirt, the earrings, the glasses, probably the nails. I don't know if we've seen her nails yet, but I'm sure you're gonna have like a special print for your nails that matches all this. Does he have his nails done? He might. They could be done. They're probably gonna be able to be done. It makes sense, right? That's just gonna make sense. I think in one of them he does have black nails. Let's see if we can see her nails in this. I can't really tell, but they look like they're done some type of way. The background again, not too much we can get from that. Just probably outside the building. Yeah, not a whole lot we can get there. We have Jason's home. Now, this is another interesting one because you have three vehicles in here: the kayak, the bike, and the car. That's pretty interesting. More customizable features, I would think, would be all this stuff. Like, really, all of it. But maybe not, because it might not be our property to keep. Maybe we get kicked out of here. I kind of think maybe something happens between us and the dude in the trailer. What's his name again? I forget. I forget all of them sometimes. It's too much up there. Jason's safe house, switching gear and soaking up the sun in an army fatigue tinged Dinka Enduro motorcycle or Crest kayak. So this is a motorcycle. It looks pretty good. I like it a lot. Love the seat. All this stuff will be customizable, I'm sure. Off-road tires. You notice the tires in some of the vehicles are going to be off-road. Some of them will be street tires. Very good looking bike though. Garage in the background, which is kind of curious because we don't. Do we see that here? Is that like right here, back here? I'm guessing, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, they'll pull up like a different image of the house, maybe. And then the kayak, Crest kayak, a little cooler in the back. Now you will be able to do some fishing. That's another thing that will be able to happen here. What else do we got? We got some type of house or estate over here. Not too sure. Some type of dock. Going out into the Everglades, maybe? Probably. Well, maybe his house is really close to the Everglades then. Mod kit? Oh, whoa. Retro build. Inject some muscle and classic style into Jason's well-worn Vapid Ganado low-riding pickup with exclusive mods. Oh, sweet. Look at that. Was that? Look at this versus. Oh no, I thought it was this. I thought it was a different one. Same one. Okay. Check that out. More you'll be able to do. Right. Just another car, but pretty slick. I like the El Camino looking vehicles. That's one of my favorite. Then we have this mod shop, Right Out Customs, transform vanilla vehicles into magnificent works of art, and detail interiors, exquisite rims, and dong styling. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So those shops are going to be only open if you get the Ultimate Edition. Pretty crazy, if you ask me. Should be running around the world, and they'll just be shops with closed doors. There probably won't be like a whole thing that's like, hey, buy the Ultimate Edition. Huge pop up next, and you have to close the pop up and everything. Probably won't be that, but you won't have the shops. That'll be interesting to see how that works. Money making. You gotta make the monies. This is a pretty sweet little car, though. Got the mechanics working on it. There'll be some little stuff going on like that, I'm sure. Just NPC movements. Jason and his bruh haircut. Lucia rocking pretty sweet jacket. And in their shirt, pants, all this stuff included with the Ultimate bundle. I'm guessing it would be, they're showing it. I'm guessing everything here is included. Now, I don't know about the cars. Maybe just the patterns. Maybe just the shop, right? This shop, not that car per se, but that car, yes. And maybe not that car per se, but that's the shop that it'll be. And then maybe not those clothes, but this is the, well, maybe those clothes, but this is the shop that it'll be. So you have this dude's haircut. Silly to me. Looks a bit silly. Kind of hard to make out what's going on back here. Cash register, all that. We got, I don't know, is that a hat? Yeah, we got him with a hat. Confirmed hats. All right. Oh, yeah, we got a lady here with a sink. That's what I was seeing. I was like, I don't know what that is. I'm guessing that's a sink. And then a picture on the wall. Look at that. Spotlight. A nice little studio gallery where you can really take pictures. Oh, look, he's got his ears pierced. There you go. You'll be able to pierce the ears and paint the nails of your favorite GTA 6 character. Very, very nice. Sarah's Unisex Salons, where you'll do that. That is hilarious. Get signature salon styles for both Jason and Lucia, including facial hair for Jason and makeup and nails for Lucia. Okay, so maybe not nails for... Hey, how you gonna leave my boy out? Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So again, another one. A salon, a mod shop. Those are two spots that you won't have if you don't get the Ultimate Edition. It's kind of a way to sell it. You got this palm tree, like golden palm tree shirt and some sunglasses, big hooped earrings, double earrings there, and the nails are getting done. Let's not assume, but are we gonna be? We got the green hair in the back, tats. It's like it's in like kind of like a fairy dress. A little bit of stylings, pretty cool. Some people enjoying their time outside in a picture. Very nice. We got a boat with Jason and some more get up, stuff like that. Watercraft, the Shih Tzu Squallow. Perfect for casting in Gambit Bay. So Gambit Bay will be a thing. And reeling in catches of all sorts. This gradient pink and blue Squallow docked at Washington Beach is made open ocean ready. That is interesting. Maybe there won't, like, some, like, obviously the kayak, but you do have a pretty sweet boat. Look at that, like palm trees on the boat. That is sick. And it's open ocean ready. So that you can take this one out into the ocean and not drown, probably. The kayak, you take that out and maybe you will. So this is in Washington Beach and Gambit Bay. We have two different locations there. Maybe the Gambit Bay is a greater location, but Washington Beach is the land location. And we had another location back here ways. Where was it? What was the other one? Um, it was near Jason's house, right? Yeah. Thought it was Jason's house. Nope, it was not. It was not. Okay, well, oh well. Oh wait, is it? No, 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 no. Just to Everglades is what I was thinking, I guess. Yeah, we don't really have a whole lot other than that with the name of the. Oh look, the K17 pistol. Jason has the ES9 pistol. So maybe they're both like the one's a 9. His is a 9. His looks like a 45, but maybe it's a 9. Gerardi ES9. Klaus K17 pistol. Personalized variants of both of those. The Hawk and Little Morgan. So hers must be the Little Morgan, his must be the Hawk. That's pretty sweet. What else do we have? Nothing for the location that I was thinking. I don't remember where I was thinking the other location was gonna be. But there you go. We have those 2 spots at least where we store our vehicle. And it's gonna be a different spot other than where our house is at. So we got a boat. If you buy this, you'll get a watercraft. So you'll get this thing. You'll have a boat. You'll have a kayak. You'll have that truck. You'll have the motorcycle. Yeah, motorcycle, kayak, car, boat. 4 different vehicles off the rip. Let me look at this. We have dolphins swimming right up to us. I'm guessing you'll be able to swim with the dolphins. I mean, you can already go out in the sub with orcas, so this is just a very small leap from GTA 5. You have a seagull up here landing, so there's gonna be active landings on your vessel. If it's stationary long enough, you'll have active landings. That's interesting. Pretty sweet pattern on that vessel, though. I do like that. Lucia has, oh, look at this. This is like an oxygen tank there. And he has some type of drinks. They're just chilling. Probably a campaign mission, or maybe they just go everywhere together. They probably just go everywhere together. Whoa, you got another one under the water over here. That is interesting. They're going to hang out with some dolphins by themselves. That's what's up. New look at the Squallow. And it looks like it's docked at Washington Beach right here. So you have this. And this building over here. Very cool. And then you have them getting same time, same thing. So I'm guessing it's a mission. And there's something up here. Same thing. Maybe it's the hatch cover. I don't know. But same thing, same time. Now they have the police on them. This guy's got them from the air. Vice City Police. I'm guessing Vice City Police. So there you go. They're after them on that. Pretty slick. Now I was looking at this, and this does seem like it's another variant of that coat that the real dimes have on. New hairstyles, probably. Clothing. So now we have the clothing store, stock 305. We have clothing, we have hair, we have a boat, a bike, a car, a mod shop. You're getting a lot. A mod kit. You're getting a lot in here. So you get a lot of the mods for the pickup. You get the mod shop. You get the salon. You get the huge Squallow, the vessel there. Then there is the stock 305, which is the clothing store. That's pretty sweet. Thank you. Thank you. And then you get the vehicle and garage. So you get the 67 Vapid Dominator buggy. That's pretty slick. This is a real off-road tires on there. That's pretty slick. You have, was it Off-Road Mud Club Monster Off-Roading Impresses Off-Road Handling for the backwoods of Mount Calaga and beyond. Conveniently store it at the Paradise Garage in Watson Bay. So now we have Washington Beach, Watson Bay, which features a weapon locker plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Oh, now that's interesting. Because later I think I did see something about the youngins getting like black market or something like that. Black market, so we'll fence stuff there, I'm thinking. So we got these styles from Jason and Lucia, Stockyards premium destination for elevated streetwear. I just kind of skipped over this because it's not really that big of a deal. You get some clothing, some exclusives from the stock 305. That's just yeah, you get a clothing store. Pretty cool. One of those things. But this is pretty slick. So you get a new car in the garage of Watson Bay, Paradise Garage, Watson Bay. So we have Washington Beach, Watson Bay, and Gambit Bay. So 2 different bays. Huge area. We're talking about a huge area for 2 different bays. That's crazy, actually. You think about that? That's kind of crazy. I know, are bays like smaller than I'm thinking? I guess it's a Golf. I'm thinking of Golfs. My bad. It's not a Golf. It's a bay. So bays are, they're going to be in the towns, the main towns. So we'll have like one here, one down the road probably. Right? Different bay. Won't be too far, but it'll be by Mount Calaga. Interesting. There's going to be a bay by Mount Calaga. So it's going to be pretty close to the water. Take a look at this. Pretty sweet vehicle. I like it. Off-road, rugged. Oh, look at this. Auto preset set. What is that? See, I'm not like a huge car guy. So what is that right there, folks? What is that? Can you tell me what this thing is? Let me know what that is. That's pretty crazy. Crocodile steering wheel, probably. Looks like it. I don't know, but it does look pretty off-road ready. Clean it out pretty easy. Right on. I want to know what this thing is now. Plus, minus, preset, and set. It's like a cruise control for an old car or what? What are we talking about right there? We have headlights, nice grille, different look at the car. I don't know if we'll be able to customize too much on these preset builds like this, but maybe. Now that looks sick. There you go. Look at the garage, and you have this over here. Now I think this is a viewing tower of some sort. I don't know if this is an airport to be exact. I don't see a mountain over there, but they will have automatic doors. Yay. Same kind of thing. Same kind of thing as GTA 5. And that's about all we can. Some sweet lights up there. That's awesome. What does the side say? I'll have to look into the screenshots or the screenshots a little deeper to see what all this stuff says. They can't really zoom in without it freaking out on their website. So we'll look at this next one here. We have Electric Fang Tattoo. Now this is another shop that will be locked unless you get the Ultimate Edition. So all this stuff, Ultimate Edition only. And this shop looks pretty sweet, kind of like a biker shop, a city biker shop. You got some pretty sweet shoppers there. And a guy posing. So Stockyard's most iconic ink bar with over 50 signature tattoos for both Jason and Lucia. So I'm not sure if they mean total of 50 or each one has 50, but probably a total of 50 by the Artistic Collective Fail. I'm not sure if that's someone I need to know? Maybe that's someone in game. I don't know. I'll have to look that up actually. I don't know. I'm not really in pop culture too much, but that will be featured in here. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Now is 305 like a real brand? Because I don't know. I don't know nothing. Maybe this is a real brand. They did certain things for the game, and that's how they're gonna get their marketing out. That's how they get their money back. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna check that out and see if that is the case. Because then you don't have to worry about it too much. You just make these kind of things branded deals, right? Now we have a bunch of information in here for the ink and all that. All the different colors are probably going to be pretty versatile. Bunch of different stuff you can do. You can see even the lining of this like rat or something is red. So even the lining. I'm not sure if this outfit is going to be part of the bundle, but look at that hair. Maybe that's part of the feature from the salon. No, fire in the hair. Some of this is kind of crazy, but hey, what am I to say? To each their own. Rock the mask. That'd be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty sweet. I'm down with that. Um, nice, comfy chairs. Yeah, pretty simple tattoo parlor. Then we have Jason and Lucia posing here. And not much else we can take from that. A little bit of palms. I don't know if this is a car right here. Maybe that is the buggy we were just seeing. Probably. This is like their this is like their off-road getup. Glasses, so different glasses. And outside the electric fang. Don't have a whole lot there. I'm guessing this is in Mount Calaga. Probably pretty close to the mountains. Maybe. Electric fang. Maybe it's in the city. I don't know. Doesn't seem... No, maybe it's in the city. I think we got sidewalks confirmed. Hard to say. We got curbs confirmed, I think. So, yeah. Looks like we're in the city. Whoa, wait a second. What does this say right here? I can't quite make that out. I'm going to take a screenshot of that real quick. And I'll zoom in on it if I can. But, yeah. That looked interesting. We have a back tattoo with, I guess, some of the artists over here. Right here and right here. Bunch of their artwork up on the wall. A lot of the black and white stuff. Pretty sweet looking stuff. Some of it's kind of not my taste. Little arcade game. Not sure what that is. Hard to say what it says. Deluxe? I don't know. Hard to say. I'll have to look into that. But arcade games probably gonna be able to be played. Then we got this green machine here. Street tires, all terrain. Look like they're more street tires. The one-eyed Willie's mod shop. Also another mod shop. So you get two different mod shops. This mod shop is in Lake Leonida. Okay, so there's gonna be a big, giant lake. Specializing in off-road modifications, kind of like GTA 5, giant lake at the top. Modifications and hand-painted automotive artistry. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Canis Grill. You got like the green monster on here. Warning on the front. Like one of those Hummer trucks. Bunch of off-road stuff with that one. The quick release for the hoods on the outside, just like Jeep and all them do. Kind of like the Jeep truck. Maybe it's the Jeep version of it, not the Hummer. Yeah. Mechanics in here working. One thing I did notice in here is you have oh yeah, the buck up here. Maybe you'll be able to mount some stuff. That'd be interesting. I've seen the fish too in a different screenshot. So maybe we'll be able to mount some stuff. You have all these art, like all these pieces of artwork up here. Very cool looking. The mechanics actually working on the car, checking the tire pressure, looking at something under there. Always got a flashlight out. Probably lost the 13 mil, and it's in here. It's in there. It's gone, buddy. Now we have Vice City. This is the good times kind of thing. I'm not too sure what all this alligator is or crocodile. I'm not sure what that's all about. I know it's a cartoon in the game. I have a billboard up here. Not sure if that's going to be featured majorly, if this is a subculture, culty thing inside the game. Pretty cool though. Look at that. It kind of has its own. Maybe it's going to be a movie inside the game. Kind of looks like it might be a game inside the game. The way they're doing that. Flamingo, sun, car, alligator. Pretty sweet t-shirts, hat, a match. I don't know if I'll be rocking that too much, but we do have the Good Time gear, a capsule collection of apparel and accessories inspired by the Good Time State hit TV show character, the Maka, the Gator. Yeah, see, I'm not too familiar with that, so not 100% sure what that's going to be, but it's going to be a show in the Good Time State. So that's interesting. Now we do have that is the look. So yeah, you do get those clothes. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna be rocking those too much. Now we do have this over here, which is the gang compound. PTT Youngins Illegal Goods Store. This is what I was talking about where you build a fence stuff. So it's like a spot you'll be able to get rid of all the stuff that you've stolen. And they'll take care of that. They'll sell it. They'll whatever they gotta do, right? Got this dude on his phone doing the whole social media thing that we've seen a lot of. And then we have this dude with a customizable pistol, all customized out. Look at that. Even the gloves are crazy customized. It seems like extended clips, chains galore, glasses are customized out. Look at this front grip on this pistol though. So you'll be able to do a lot, I think, with your character. I think you'll be able to do a lot, and this shows it off right there. He does have all of his limbs, right? Or my, huh? Oh, is that's back that way? Okay, it's like up against the wall. Okay, bike, more people in here. No one looks the same. That's pretty crazy. Now she kind of looks like she would be working at this tattoo parlor with the all white get up. That's kind of what I was seeing there. I don't know, maybe not. What's this tattoo parlor called again? Electric Fang. And then you look at the vibe from Electric Fang. I don't know. They might be a biker gang that we see in GTA. White, white, white. I don't know. I don't know. Hold up. You got lucky you didn't have torn pants or the same shoes. But maybe they are from that. That'd be pretty interesting. Now, raid the compound of one of Southside's Vice City's loudest and most social active gangs. So, I didn't even read this and I already got it. And escape safely to score some special items and distinct contraband. Okay, so you gotta raid them, and then you get the contraband. Okay, so you're not selling stuff here. You're buying. You're raiding that, and then you're taking the stuff. Okay, that makes more sense. Now, the other spot we have is a special commission, classic car collection. So, track down a variant of abandoned classic and work in progress project cars and revitalize them to their former glory and special commission from eccentric collector and local fixer Wyan. Wyman. Why am I can't read? I'm dyslexic. Wyman. So we have this dude, Wyman's World. I'm guessing Auto Salvage Co. Sounds like he owns this place. A little American flag car in the back. And we get a closer look at that. More headlight options and rim options. I'm not sure that's the American flag car, but we do have that here. The Deviant, I'm not sure. Then we have this one. So there's a bunch of different cars already. 3, it looks like we've seen. This red one is the duck. I don't know what that means. Duck something. But then we have the American one, this like Porsche looking one. This one here. This almost, I don't know, looks like a Dodge in some aspects. Not 100%, but serious. That car right there, you'll be able to get. And then this one right here. Pretty sweet. Looks like a truck on that one. SUV. Maybe like the Bronco. That looks like more like a Bronco kind of thing. Doesn't it? I don't know. Someone look at the Bronco colors for me. I think that looks like the Bronco colors. I'm not 100%, but I'll take a picture of that just in case. So you get track down a variant. It doesn't really tell you how many, right? No, just a collection. Okay, so then you get a bunch of other cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 5 more cars with the Ultimate Edition. So it's what, 5, 6 with the this one right here, the Vapid Buggy. So that's 6, right? And then we have the boat. That's 7 vehicles plus the bike. That's 8 vehicles. Yeah, and then kind of like some customizable options. I don't think you get the bike without this. Yeah, you don't get the Army Fatigued. Oh, so maybe you get the bike anyway. So maybe I'll take that one off. So 7. You still get 7 vehicles. Pretty slick. Now, will you get... Oh, yeah, this one right here. 8. We're back up to 8. The Cheetah. So you get 8 vehicles so far with the Ultimate Edition alone. Then some extra missions with the games. More styles, more shops. I mean, they really do make it kind of worth it. If you think about all that, you just start off with. You're sure you can get it on your own, but you start off with a whole lot of stuff. But now, remember, this is just for a single player. This is not for online. So that's something that you really got to remember, is that all this is for the single player as we know it. We don't know of anything online just yet. That's a lot of stuff that you get just with those vehicles, and then the rest of the vehicles. It's a bunch of stuff. And then we made it to the end. Yeah. That's about everything that we have in that. Now, believe it or not, we've been talking about this stuff for an hour, just over an hour. And we still have more to go through. The Vice City pack. So when you do pre-order it, you're still getting even more on top of that. So let's look at what this is, because I'm pretty sure there's a vehicle in here. Welcome back to Vice City, featuring a timeless 55 Vapid, I don't know, Steiner sedan and garage alongside Ocean Beach. So you get another garage over an Ocean Beach. So you got 2 different garages that you'll have. You'll have at least a port slot where you'll be able to store your boat, right? I mean, there's just so much you're gonna get. Then you have outfits and hairstyles for both Jason and Lucia. Iconic weapon patterns that echo the excess of the past. So there's your 9th vehicle, basically, for free. Well, not for free, but for $20 extra. This one you'll get no matter what, though, as long as you pre-order. So you pre-order and you get the ultimate. You get up to 9 vehicles. You can drive the classic sedan and store it in the Shore Court personal garage. So Shore Court is like a spot there now. That's just a stone's throw away from Ocean Beach. It features a weapon locker and secure place to deposit stolen goods. Now, is this another spot to store stolen goods? Am I wrong about that? Is that 2 different spots now? Like a little safe houses, kind of? Is that what I'm seeing in that? I think that's what I'm seeing. We got Jason and Lucia, again, super close. Different guns, more customization options with the wheels and the get up and the glasses and the hair and just everything's just excess, right? Excess. More white wall tires here. I love the white walls on these kind of cars. Looks really good. And then the classic. This definitely reminds me of the old school game, the old Vice City. You know, that car always reminds me of that. There you have them again. You know, always kind of touching and really close in the club on this one. Now we have outfits. So we got the red dress and then this. It's kind of what they're showing off there. You get this get up right here for both of them. Now I like the pants and the jacket. That looks pretty sweet. That does look pretty nice. Makeup, hairstyle for her, I'm guessing. That whole 80s kind of 70s, 80s kind of vibe on that. Look at this gun though. That is pretty sick with this. Get up. That is pretty tight. Love the frames on this. And then the lenses are darker than the frames. That's pretty cool. I would rock. I might get some of those. That looks pretty cool. Really. I like that very much. Now we have makeup over here, olives, drinks, city in the background. I'm sure someone's going to have that whole thing dissected, even though it's blurred out. That is a lot of stuff for getting this thing early. Look at that. Look at those frames. Those are pretty cool. I actually really like those. Dark frames, clear, clear frames, dark lenses. Channel the original Kingpin, adorn the most guns with a tropical pattern inspired by Tommy Vercetti. We've already seen Vercetti Estates, so Tommy Vercetti was a main guy, iconic palm tree button up. And we'll take a look at that. But check it out. We got 2 more guns in here. Yo. Looks like it is Jason's. What was it? Like a 9? Something 9. Very awesome. I love that image of them. That's pretty cool. Heels, shoes, car, the 9 yards in the Port Gellhorn area, probably. Very awesome. Here, we'll go ahead and can I make that big? There we go. Boom. Love that. Pretty sweet. So you get a lot of stuff. I want to see if you get 2 different garages real quick. So we had the ocean one, ocean beach one, right? And then we had the other one that was in this by what was it called? Calaga. Right. It's really far. There's so much in here. It's crazy how much they have really kind of put together right here. So we have the Paradise Garage in Watson Bay, and you'll have the Shore Garage in Shore Court Garage in by Ocean Beach. That's pretty awesome. So 2 different garages, like properties kind of thing where you can store stuff. That's pretty awesome. I think you can store stuff in the other garage also. I guess I should have checked. I didn't think about it. Let's see how far we need to go. Oh, I went too far. No, not yet. There's just so much. I thought that I went too far, but I didn't. Can I? Yep. Deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Same kind of property. So those you get two different properties, 9 different vehicles, a plethora of clothes, and just customizable options for your characters, your vehicles. You're gonna have a bunch of different mod shops, tattoos, all that stuff. Be interesting to see if you could, personalize your properties. That'd be pretty cool to see. I don't know if this is Jason. Let me know if this is Jason. I'm not sure if that is him or not. Looks like it could be, but he does not look like himself right here in this one. So I don't know. Maybe it's not. It's hard to tell. Let's go ahead now and oh yeah, I wanted to check out one more thing. Let me show y'all what I wanted to check out. Okay, sorry about that. Mm, okay, so we have what one would it be? Let's just do this. This right here. This is the original print. I just wanted to check this out real fast. This is the original Tommy Vercetti and the print on his shirt. Now you can see that. Pretty cool. And when you remember that, when you go back to that pack that they were giving us for the um this like that minigun that you can see right now. Just remember that because that's what you can kind of base it off of. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. The cart kind of looks like a taxi to me. Well, let's get a good shot of that. Kind of hard to see it, but that's the same thing I was kind of talking about. Is between that that image, like I think it'd be this one right here. So between that one and then that one, it's definitely got the same vibe, right? Pretty sweet. All right, well, I think that's pretty much where we're at now. And I think we're going to do a quick break and get down to GTA 5. It is what? Yeah, we've been at it for like an hour and almost an hour and a half now. So we will, yeah, call it there. That's gonna be a crazy bit of information there. It really will be when we have to dissect it all coming out, like what all you actually do get. It's kind of crazy. There's a bunch in there already. We know a lot of information about it, like the it's gonna just perform better on PlayStation. We know that. And then we got a bunch of information just in the screenshots alone. Bunch of like stuff you can see in the backgrounds, right? That's kind of what I'm talking about. But yeah, pre-order tonight. That's when it starts. Is there any other information that I can come up with for I don't really think so. For GTA 6 because it is there's a lot. There's going to be a lot tomorrow with the new trailer. I'm sure trailer 3 is going to be coming out tomorrow, so everyone's expecting that. That's what I think is going to be happening. Yep. That's about all we have on that front. Very very cool. I'm going to look at the PlayStation Store 4 The in-game purchase is optional for the single player game. Bunch of it is one player. That is interesting. PS5 Pro Enhanced. I wonder what that means. Yep, that is what we're looking at. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over here. That way you can see what I see. There you go. PS5 Pro Enhanced, available on PS5. Bunch of the stuff that we've seen already. Vice City, all that stuff. Play best on PS5. All the stuff we were talking about, integrated speakers, Tempest 3D audio, and the haptic feedback. You also get a free month of GTA Plus for pre-ordering the digital version of Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation. So, if you get Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation, you'll get a free month of GTA Plus. That's what it is. Online is Plus, right? Pre-order GTA 6 for PlayStation Store before November 20th. Once you've pre-ordered GTA 6, visit the GTA Plus product page. There you go. Follow those instructions. Yep, that is it. Meet the minimum age. So mature rating, I'm sure, is the case there. Now, what is the release date of Grand Theft Auto? Oh, we went over that a whole bunch of times on PS5 and PS Pro. It's November 19th, 2026. November 19th, 2026. Grand Theft Auto will only be playable on PS5 consoles. It will not be available on PS4. We all kind of knew that. Does Grand Theft Auto have multiplayer features? Grand Theft Auto is a single player experience. That's crazy, but it makes sense. Push everyone to Grand Theft Auto Online Plus. Age rating for the video game? Unconfirmed. Most likely going to be mature. So there you have it.